Hey guys, welcome back to the backlog bonus stage. We just got a sneak peek at a little behind the scenes. Abram did not wear his deodorant to the recording today, and he thought, since maybe we'll be broadcasting in smell-o-vision, that he should lighten up his odor.
Spy Kids 3D Smell-O-Vision.
Smell-o-vision.
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know if I was wearing deodorant earlier or not, but my armpits are feeling a bit itchy, so I figured there's no bad time to put on deodorant. It's better to have too much than too little, I feel.
Is it?
So I want to get this nice and fresh.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
I feel good. Oh yeah, Dove. Me too.
Sponsor,
actually.
shout out.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well.
I actually use natural deodorant. I grab some leaves
Some
from my
he goes gets a corn cob and
Yeah, shove that under there.
Corn.
corn.
Okay.
What a
What
way to
are
start.
we going to start with? Yeah. What are we going to start with today? Timo Nelson, show manager.
What?
Official backlog bonus stage show manager. Where do you want to start?
I don't know. Do you guys? We did not think about what we were gonna do today. We have some topics. We got some stuff to talk about. I don't know. What should we start? What do you want to start with?
Well, as
Well-
usual, I've had nothing interesting happen to me this week, so let's pass it. I'll pass the torch to someone else.
Okay, so the only topic I actually brought prepared is I made my top 10 films of all time list, and Tucker's
that's
making
right.
fun of me. So
Oh,
he said I should debut it here on the show.
do you
Oh,
did you
I
make
don't
it?
know.
Did
So
you make it
excited.
on Letterboxd?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
A
Do,
plus job.
do you care if I pull it up while we look?
No, I certainly don't care.
Okay.
But the segment will now turn into what is Abram's fucking Letterboxd username? Because your guess is as good as mine.
I just tried looking
Oh,
up Abram
God.
Buhner.
Maybe
I think
Penguins
I
with Tweets
follow
might bring
you.
it up.
I probably
really?
could find you.
Oh yeah, I
I
absolutely
follow too many people.
Welcome to
I also-
welcome to the segment of the show where we all look at our letterbox apps.
Oh, I'm not even
Uh,
effing signed in.
It's just Abram Buhner.
It's just
Oh, cool.
now the next part of the podcast. Can Timo spell Buhner?
Absolutely not.
out.
Abram Buhner.
I
No
also
H in
fuck-
Abram, by the way.
No H, but is there H in
No,
Buhner?
H in Abram. H in Buhner. Yes, there is. There's 4.
There's a
H.
lot of
Oh.
them.
I can't
Just
fucking
every other
find it.
letter is a
Okay,
fucking
where's
letter.
my friends?
3 are silent and invisible.
I also just have the list pulled up because I texted it to my girlfriend. So
Aha.
if all else fails, I'll read
Well-
it off my phone.
You can go ahead and begin divesting your list. How about?
Divesting. That's a good word.
Oh wow.
Oh
We're
wow.
pulling out the
And
big
the-
guns today.
I have
and
been
this is a good
editing an
word.
essay the whole morning, so
That's good shit.
Vocabulary words are just bouncing around in there.
I am the human thesaurus today.
All right. We're going to start at number 10 because I think that makes sense.
Mm,
Right.
Yeah.
The Big Short.
The
film
Big
I like quite a
Short.
Love
bit.
that movie. Love that movie. Absolutely
there we go.
respectable. Top 10.
I found
No,
Tanner
alright.
on Letterboxd. No Abram yet.
Now we got a thin ice with number 9, the film I've
Hmm.
seen more times than any other film in my entire life, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice Extended Edition.
Well, okay. Well, listen.
Well,
You started off strong with The Big Short.
let me reel it back in here with number 8, Goodfellas.
Okay,
You
respectable.
can't
pick.
go wrong with Goodfellas. And you
So
can't
what
go
I'm
wrong with
what I'm
number.
smelling here
Sure.
is you put on your deodorant. I'm very proud of you. Thank you
Oh,
for
good.
doing that. But what else? I'm picking up a hint of
What?
film bro list with a little bit of Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman is very much a film bro film. If there's any comic book movie that's a film bro film, it's Batman
okay,
v Superman.
sure.
Well, then where do we come down to the film I watched for the first time this week and watched it twice? Number 7,
Oh.
Akira.
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 No, I fucking
Akira.
refuse to call it that.
Akira is a
You
great
will
movie.
You will pronounce the full Japanese name of the N64 Animal Crossing title, but you refuse to pronounce the name of your number 7 favorite movie. Also.
So Abram, I'm on your Letterboxd page. I found it, but I don't see no lists, brother.
Yeah, I
Is it
think your
private?
list is probably private.
Well, then I guess we're just gonna add to the fucking suspense here because
Abram
I
is
can't log
hiding
into
his
that
privates
account.
as usual.
I can't log into that account, so we're just gonna hit number 6 right here. Not a film bro movie,
Hmm.
unless it is, and I'm really fucked. Number 6, La La Land.
La La Land is an everybody
To
To
movie.
an extent. To an extent.
It's pretty close.
I'll argue for you, Abram, that that's not a film bro movie.
Well, hey, all four of us like that movie.
I love
So-
La La
I
Land.
love it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
great movie.
that makes it a film bro movie then, doesn't it?
Mhm.
This next one, number 5. This one's for fucking Tanner. This
Mm.
one's for Tanner. Molly's Game.
Oh, a little bit of Aaron Sorkin.
Little Aaron
Yes.
Sprinkling
Yeah.
of Sorkin.
Now for the one that is going to not help my case, number 4. Uncut Gems.
Yo!
I have passed away.
Oh, Tanner died?
Tanner
I died.
dies?
Whoa. New segment,
Alright.
Tanner dies.
Every week,
Tanner's
whenever
funeral,
someone
next episode. BLBS episode 8, Tanner's funeral.
whenever someone brings up Uncut Gems, I die.
Why?
It's a fucking awesome movie.
It's decent. It's decent.
This is
just-
how I
just
win.
can't dig it. I just can't dig it.
Let's
I
all talk
disagree.
at the same time. It'll be like we're watching Uncut Gems, but with
Oh,
us.
I think that'd be a great idea.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Gem that you have, I understand.
Holy
My name
shit,
is
I'm gonna
Tupac.
come.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
That movie has so many awesome one-liners. That movie's I love the dialogue in
It's
that
one
movie.
use-
Is it-
It's
are they
one uses
awesome?
for memes.
Are they awesome one-liners, or is it just funny because it's Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler's fucking incredible. in
He's
that film.
great in that movie. He plays a role that I would have never thought Adam Sandler could, but he pulls out them true acting pork chops.
Pulls out the pork chops.
Go watch Paul Thomas Anderson's Punch Drunk Love if you want a more interesting and nuanced performance from Adam Sandler.
Go watch Big Daddy if you want an interesting and nuanced performance from Adam Sandler.
Go watch Hubie Halloween if you want an entertaining movie
Yes.
starring Adam Sandler.
Is it actually? I saw a headline about Hubie Halloween that some news anchor in Boston got fired for her performance in the movie.
Oh dear.
It's kind of
Oh,
nuts.
boy.
I don't even know what that means.
We'll just let that one hang.
Okay.
Let's move
Okay.
on to my number 3. More nuance in which the big shark goes chomp. Number 3, Jaws.
Jaws.
Camera
yes.
reversed.
Of course.
Very
Classic film,
respectable.
Totally respectable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Number 2, as represented by this bear that I got with my girlfriend from Build-A-Bear, Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Oh, interesting
Return
pick.
of the Jedi.
Out of if you're gonna pick a Star Wars movie, because I know what number 1 is
Yeah.
gonna be. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we
Um,
all know.
And number 1,
let's just get it
couldn't
over
be
with.
anything other.
Then
Represented by this amazing fucking canvas, also that my girlfriend gave me, Blade Runner.
Blade
then
Runner.
Ridley Scott's The Martian.
Yes.
Prometheus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Did we ruin my credibility?
No, I mean that was just. I know. Unfortunately, I know.
It's
you
good to
too
know.
well.
Listen, it's good to know. Abram is a Return of the Jedi stan for some reason.
Fuck
It's
yeah,
an
dude.
interesting factoid. I'll give you that.
Wow.
Well, let me tell
I
you
mean, I
something.
like that movie a lot. But...
I will cripple my credibility in 40 minutes when we record about the French Connection.
Oh.
Ah.
And I would like to say,
interesting,
by the way,
interesting.
I'd like to take you boys to task for a second. I Snapchatted you last night and said the French Connection, more like the Siamese Hose Connection, and
This-
got no response, and that's awesome.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. But I had no response. I didn't know what to say back to it, so
What
I
if- what
did
if-
my
yeah, what if-
classic
what if-
move where I didn't say anything. This is how I
What-
talk to women.
Oh.
This is how I win.
This is how I
Holy
win.
shit, I'm gonna come.
I disagree.
That's how I talk to
about it.
women.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay,
Well, there we
that
go.
was a solid segment. Thank you for that. I
Yeah.
honestly expected that to be more inflammatory. I think my familiarity with your film taste, your unfortunate film taste, I like a lot of the things. I'm being a dick, but kind of watered down my expectations.
Ah,
But-
of course.
But
next
there's some not good stuff in there. Let's be real.
Next week, we're gonna do our top 150s.
Yes, well I have a 151.
10
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Next week we're going to have a 10-hour long podcast going over the top 10,000 movies of all time.
I don't think
Interesting.
it would. Could you say 10,000 movie names in 10 hours?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many?
That's
is that?
1,000 an
Yeah,
hour.
how many
1,000 per hour. Yeah, of course. Never mind.
Dude, I work at a radio station. I'm paid to use my voice to say things quickly. Of course I could do that.
Yeah.
How many is that? Keep talking. I'm gonna crunch some numbers.
Is
Here.
okay. Math time.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
I pulled up the stream, by the way. Shout out to our 7 viewers.
yeah, we
Drop
got.
something in
Wow.
the
We're
chat.
here again. Lucky number 7.
Now the real question is, we have guests in the background, not involved. Shout out to Anna and Becky, who are probably sitting on the couch watching this right now. Are they watching it on one phone or 2 phones? Is the question. Do we get 1 viewer from them because they're sitting together, or 2 viewers from them because they're real backlog banter stands and they want to pump up our views?
Does Mr. Google use the webcam on your phone to track literally how many people are watching each screen?
Interesting, yeah.
Mr. Google is up to no good.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I have to say, just a quick side note that Anna is probably my favorite backlog banter fan. And if you like to be my favorite backlog banter fan, you have to kiss me on the mouth. That's just how it goes.
You have to kiss him on the butt.
I'll be right back.
You have to kiss his ass.
Oh,
This is certainly the most chaotic
sure I've
episode of
been
the show we've
close.
had.
I'm.
yeah.
Well, a message
What the hell are you
from
talking
Becky
about?
in the chat says 2. Cryptic.
Oh.
I'm in a remarkably good mood because I've been working on a journalism project for the last 2 weeks, and I've been cold calling people asking for interviews, and it hasn't been working. They haven't been picking up, and when they have, they've been unfriendly and rude. And today, I got a call back from a dude that I called, and he was like, "Hey, let's set something up. I got stuff to talk about. Let's go meet up or whatever, and I'll tell you about my stuff." And I was like, I literally walked around my house dancing for 5 minutes because I was so happy.
That's
Should have
phenomenal.
filmed that. That should have been a backlog banter video.
Me on the phone doing schoolwork.
New stream series? Timo does his homework? And people just sit there and-
Wow, we would really get a lot of streams in because I do homework all the time. I have so much homework.
24/7 Timos to study to.
Oh.
Whoa!
Timo-
Lo-fi Timo homework to study to.
Let's see if I can do the pose. What's the pose? I got my
I guess
pencil.
lo-fi music sounds right.
Oh.
Very interesting.
This is a head scratcher, not a pencil.
I don't like the way those make my head feel.
I love the way they make my head feel.
I've never used one of those. They remind me of a medieval torture device.
I kind of like, every once in a while, I like to stick them up in there and then just chill.
Mm-hmm.
I got the antenna.
You know how it be.
I'm always connected, you know.
Yeah. God damn it.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to ping pong off of Abram's list to my list.
Tucker's
Very
list.
exciting thing.
Is
I've
it
got a-
time?
Yeah, I think it's time. All right. Timo, would you pull up the link that I sent you today?
Yes.
Refrain from viewing as much of it as possible to keep it a surprise to everyone involved. And let me know when it's up. I'll see it on the screen, and I'll just let you know when to switch slides.
Okay.
Because I have a presentation for you guys. Today, we're discussing something that has been mentioned possibly a few
Holy
times on
fuck.
this show.
At least a few times in our personal lives.
Yeah, plenty of times to all the rest of you guys outside of camera work. But today we're talking about my hit list.
Yeah.
Graphic
And-
design is my passion,
and-
as you can see.
Yes, you know I do a lot of graphic design, and this is my magnum opus.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
I will put that out there. All right, Timo, hit the slide. All right, you might ask, why a hit list? Well, there's a lot of things in this world that are really dumb, so I need a hit list to keep track of the worst offenders. If you really end up on this list, you best be watching your back.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, all right. Number one. First thing, Timo, it's cropped off a little on the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Can't see the
Oh, you
number.
can't see the. Okay. Roger.
How many
Roger.
are there? There's 117.
No, I just like you to be able to see the entire thing. Just
Yes.
I want to make sure this is a properly shared presentation.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna cop to a felony, we're gonna do it in camera.
There we go.
There we go.
Fantastic. All right. All
That-
right, everyone. Shut up. This is my presentation. All right. Number one, Charlie Kaufman. He is the man who inspired me to create this list, and I it's all thanks to him. But I mean, why is Charlie Kaufman on my hit list? I mean, look at him. Seriously, just look at that face. He also wrote I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which is my third least favorite movie of all time. I hate that movie with like 98.9% of my fibers of my being. That's a lot of fibers of my being. All right. And below we have 2 quotes from none other than Tucker Hazel of reasons why I hate this movie. Discussing, I'm thinking of never watching another Charlie Kaufman movie again. And the only impressive thing about I'm Thinking of Ending Things is how Charlie Kaufman wrote the script with the crippling back pain and lack of vision that comes with having his head that far up his own ass.
There we go.
Thank you,
Prophetic.
Charlie Kaufman. Yes.
I'd never seen a
Questions for
picture of Charlie Kaufman, but he kind of looks like Bob Ross if Bob Ross was a sex offender. So alone, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, just look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow it.
That's the first point on my list. All right. Well, thank you. Number 2, Mario. This is Mario. You might have seen him before, but god damn, Mario. I played Mario 64, and that. No,
So-
go back.
I'm so.
Spoilers,
I'm
Jesus
so,
Christ.
fuck. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Number 2 was Mario, and I played Super Mario 64, and that man will fall off cliffs like a little fucking bitch. All right.
Okay.
It's just true. It's just true. Fuck you, Mario. You're number 2 on my hit list. Timo? Number 3, Nintendo.
Jesus.
Oh.
All right, this is Nintendo. Everyone knows I like Nintendo, but also Nintendo. I've got some issues with you. You're on my hit list. Some fucking asshole at Nintendo designed the floodless level in Super Mario Sunshine, a game that I very much enjoy, but they are not fun to play. What the fuck, man? Like, seriously, why the fuck would you do that to that game? All right. Also, the fucking Chuckster level. Fuck that level. Fuck the fucking Chuckster level.
Here's what I'll say. I'll meet you halfway. The floodless level is pretty cool, but fuck the Chuckster. He
Fuck
can
the
really
Chuckster.
go die.
I have a
He
GIF.
deserves to be number
Related
1.
GIF?
Yes.
By the way,
I
this
have-
is not ordered in number 1
Okay.
to the bottom of things I hate the most. This is just the order they're added.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Fair.
But
Fair.
related GIF for those of you who aren't familiar with the Chuckster level in Super Mario Sunshine.
Is he
That-
called the
that is-
Chuckster because he chucks you?
Yeah,
Yes.
he says, "I'm a Chuckster," and then he throws you.
And then you
And
die.
you usually fall off the cliff. Yeah,
Nice.
but just watch it. I'm a Chuckster, and he throws you, and you just fall into an endless void, and you fucking die.
Classic
that.
Chuckster.
And of course, I saved the Nintendo logo, and I ran it through a JPEG compressor,
Very nice looking.
an image deep
Mm.
fryer.
How crisp.
I dragged it onto my Google Slides, and it was that big. And so I was like, I'm not changing it.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
All right, well, thank you. Fuck you, Nintendo. All right,
Mm.
number 4.
Fuck.
Number 4. Timo Nelson. All right.
A very own member.
Now this one's special to me. This one holds a place in my heart. Timo Nelson is my high school friend who does YouTube videos with Tanner and I on our channel. He's the one who runs the movie review series, but he can't seem to watch the movies. What a dick!
Okay, this week we did it on time.
First
That's a
time
good
in
point.
almost a month.
I think we've
Also,
done that
Abram
twice out of
has
6
been-
movies.
Abram has been omitted from the entry on Timo Nelson.
I know. I have to start a hit list with Tucker for not including another Timo Nelson hit list entry now.
So my question is, what's the deal with this middle photo of me? Like this one. What's the deal with this one? Why that one?
You know, it's just a very. You can tell who it is. Like it's your mugshot essentially.
It's-
Flat face, nondescript clothing.
Mhm.
It's a very base level picture of you.
You know,
People who
it's
aren't
not
familiar-
nondescript clothing. That's women's clothing.
What?
That's not a dude's. I borrowed a shirt because it was like some senior something day from a girl in our grade, and I wore it around that day because like everyone did it. That's women's clothing. I'd like to have that be noted in the record.
Great.
He's gonna
Well,
bump you on he's gonna bump you up the hit list if you keep this up,
Yeah.
Timo.
Yeah. But related pictures are related.
Mm-hmm.
This
I of course included the image that we used for the Parasite thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
in which you are standing, but your camera is way too far, so there's too much head space, and your naked fucking feet just glow. They are radiant. I mean, look at those feet.
I'm wearing
Look at those
fucking
feet.
socks today.
Timo and his piggies out in front of God and everyone.
My favorite one on this slide is the one that's just his frame from one of our videos because he didn't know that was being taken. And he doesn't
Immediately
add anything.
recognizable.
No, yeah. So what I did was I just went to Backlog Banter, went to the most recent video we had uploaded, which is out of Africa. This was probably about an hour and a half ago, and I just took a quick screen cap of whatever happened to be on the screen at that moment. And I just wanted it to be relevant, you know? Okay, all right, Timo, next slide. Fuck you, Timo. All right, Charlie Kaufman's parents. All right, they made Charlie Kaufman.
We're circling back.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I would like to note that these pictures of these people might not actually be his parents. In fact, they likely are not his parents. They are just people who share a name with his parents. I just looked up the names of his parents. I got them from Wikipedia, and I don't know who those people are, but they certainly are Helen and Myron Kaufman. So, why did you make Charlie Kaufman? What the fuck?
There's no doubting that.
Yeah. All right, that's a pretty short slide, but fuck you. Number 6, James Cameron. All right, fuck you, James Cameron. All right, Tanner and I have had this conversation many times.
I agree.
This man has been sitting in his fucking submarine, writing the fucking Avatar movies. He's working on 4 Avatar movies at once. I'm actually just gonna read the slide. This motherfucker has been making these stupid fucking Avatar movies with dumbass fucking names like Way of the Water and The Seed Bear for like 10 years. And he has the audacity to write them all in like a submarine or some shit. Then come up to the surface and say that they're all going to outperform Avengers Endgame. What an asshole.
One of them's done, apparently.
They filmed
The
it?
second one is done.
Did they film it?
I
And it's
guess-
finished?
I think the second one is done filming. The third one, he said, is like 95% done.
What the hell?
See, he certainly deserves to be on the hit list. I mean, look at just who does
Look
that?
at him.
Also, I refuse to answer that question, Abram.
Fair.
But yeah, he's been in a submarine writing these fucks. And fuck you, James Cameron. All right, next one. All right, number 7.
Jerome!
Number 7 is Jerome. All right, Jerome is the worst fucking Wi-Fi that a man could have. You all know my experiences with Jerome. My Wi-Fi crashed, my school Wi-Fi, whose name is Edurome, but that sounds like Jerome when you say it.
If you've ever watched one of our videos and Tucker inexplicably freezes, that's Jerome's
Twice.
fault.
Twice. It happens
in a
twice
row.
every time.
So he's the worst fucking Wi-Fi ever. I mean, seriously, you guys all know the stupid fucking network. It barely fucking works. I just want to go to class without errors. Fuck. God. And
Now,
yes.
now I wasn't allowed to have an answer to my last question, but may I know who the gentleman on this slide is?
Well, when you look up Jerome,
You just Google.
so that's some guy named Jerome.
Presumably.
I don't know who that is, but
Oh my
fuck
god.
you, Jerome. Oh, fuck you, Jerome. Okay. All right. Next one. All right. Number 8. People who hate tomatoes. Okay. Now I like tomatoes. A lot of people that I know don't like tomatoes. You may recognize some faces on here. Timo recognizes some more than others.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not on this list. I hate tomatoes.
Yeah, no, I
tomatoes.
realized as I was going that I knew way too many people who would be tangentially on this hit list, so I had to stop at some point. These are the first people that came to mind. Tanner Dykstra from Backlog Banter.
How are you
We've
doing?
got Becky Koppelman in the other room. Shout out to Becky. We've got my friends Michael Jenkins, Gabe Smith, and Aria Jetty. They all hate tomatoes.
Rightfully so.
And Kylie Brzezinski. She also hates tomatoes. So these people, I mean, come on, guys. It's not that bad. Just eat the fucking tomato. Like,
No.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't think I will.
They hate tomatoes, and that's dumb. Tomatoes are pretty fucking good.
The texture is the biggest issue. That's all I gotta say.
Number 1. Texture. I agree. Taste?
The flavor is not good either.
Taste
Like a
is not
raw
good.
tomatoes taste?
not good.
Shitty. Tomato sauce? Kind of epic.
Yeah.
Because it's got garlic in it. That makes it good.
Tomato soup. I like tomato soup.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ketchup?
Ketchup, classic.
sauce?
Salty as hell. I like ketchup.
Yeah.
You guys are wrong, and you're on the hit list.
Oh.
All right. Last slide. Number 9, Illinois. Illinois, I mean, come on. What a dumb fucking name for a state. I mean, seriously, bro. Who the fuck thought that was a good name?
Illinois.
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 Illinois. Fuck you. Who the fuck?
What
Who the fuck?
prompts this?
What the heck's up with this map here of the counties of Illinois? What are the NoFo regions?
I don't know. It's just a picture of Illinois. So the pictures are related. You will notice that the middle image of the blue Illinois is a JPEG, and the white background is covering parts of the other two images.
Very nice.
Yeah, fuck you, Illinois.
Most of Maine, I might add. I know one member of our team that might be offended by that.
I mean, I don't really like being there that often, to be honest with
No.
you.
he's like, all right, okay.
For like 2 weeks, fine. For 52 weeks, you can go fuck yourself.
I really appreciate the level of detail that you've got here on this map of Minnesota. I mean, you can see all the fucking lakes in the middle of the state. That's pretty impressive.
Wow.
You
I
can
made
see
that
you
myself.
you can see Upper Red Lake, you can see Leech Lake, you can see Minnetonka. It looks like, look at that, dude. That's accuracy in journalism.
I appreciate the level of detail in Iowa, because as anyone who's been to Iowa knows, it's basically a very bland and beige as pictured.
It's Bay.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I didn't order these in a particularly escalating way, so the last two might have been slightly. But thank you for watching, everyone.
It's the
Like it
cool
this
dude. It's
time.
the cool guy.
Thank you for watching.
Well,
Yeah, that concludes my hit list.
that was something else for sure.
All right.
Any questions?
Yeah, how do I remove myself from
Abram
the
had
hit
questions,
list?
but half of them went unanswered.
Well, I don't care what he thinks. Is there
Oh, well.
anything? Is there
How-
any questions in the chat?
No
can't
chat.
remove it.
Screw chat. How do I remove myself from the hit list?
Well,
Oh,
I don't know. I think the idea of the hit list is that it only grows. There's no removing things from it. Once something's on there, it's there. It's there forever.
it only grows until Tucker checks them off.
Oh, true.
Ominous. Yeah.
until the discussed list segment is no.
Oh,
Hey, Jerome made an appearance
Jerome.
today.
Jerome time, everybody.
So I think
Now
Jerome is
Jerome has not been killed.
one of the most deserving members of the hit list.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
striking back at you. He's reaping his vengeance.
Yeah. Do not offend
And then
Jerome
second place.
for fear that this will happen to you too.
There we go.
Hello.
There it
Well, we
is.
can-
We got it.
Okay. Well, yeah. As I tick them off, as they're no longer a threat to me, then they will become
No longer a threat.
no longer. Yeah. Once.
Such as Mr. and Mrs. Kaufman.
When they
Really a threat to you.
That's more retribution than an actual threat.
That's true. Yeah. I can't believe they did what they did. You know.
They had sex. I can't believe it. And produced a baby who had its head shoved up its own ass, but could still
like-
write.
I would like to put it out there that it is not sex that I hate. I'm a fan of sex, but
Controversial.
I don't like the sex that produces Charlie Kaufman.
Well,
There you go.
so far only one, but time will tell.
Yeah, it's true. Could happen again.
In an infinite universe with infinite possibilities, 2 Charlie Kaufmans could be produced.
From 2 separate instances of sex.
Like the monkeys writing Hamlet on the typewriter.
Much like that.
Charlie Kaufman
like-
will rise again. You're never safe. He's coming for you.
Dear Lord.
He's going to make a
Alright.
movie.
I think that ends the segment. Thank you.
Wow.
The hit list.
Does anyone else have any special topics?
It's cold as shit up here and I don't like it already.
I think we're at medium cold right now. We're at a I was lamenting for a little bit. You know, it was October, but we were still hitting like the 70s and the 80s midday. But now we're back. We're in normal October temperatures here in the great old Midwest.
There's MF snow outside my window right now.
Well, you live in the Great White North. You don't count. Okay.
Okay.
We live in the wholesome Christian state of Nebraska, where it is 45
Much
degrees out,
much
as it should
better
be in
much better
October.
than the bland and beige state of Iowa.
Yes, I agree. We're long and we go on forever, and we're in Nebraska. There's no place like it except a lot. There's a lot of places like it.
I guess we
Plenty
should
of
expand on
geography
that.
section.
I think we should
Yeah.
expand on that.
Oh yeah, I mean sure. Tucker is a
So-
joke between Tucker and I.
Yeah. So the slogan, the official slogan of the University of Nebraska Lincoln is there's no place like Nebraska, and that is just factually untrue. There are
Yeah.
plenty of places like Nebraska.
So
There's
Tucker
a
and
lot of
I,
places pretty similar. There's nothing quite exactly.
well,
like
yeah,
it. Nothing
Tucker and I
identical.
Tucker and I workshopped some different phrases. There is no place identical to Nebraska. Similar but longer. There's no place exactly like Nebraska in every single way, shape, and form.
There are quite a few places like Nebraska.
Yeah, there are quite a few places like Nebraska.
But
Yeah.
that I think we should pitch that to Ronnie Green.
Ronald Green, if you'd like those, hit us up. Just drop one in the chat. Drop a dono. I don't know how that works.
I don't think we have donos yet.
Dookie.
Pinch a loaf.
Papa Squat in the chat. Ronnie Green.
Ronnie Green, pinch a loaf in the chat. If you agree.
I'm assuming if you're college president.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Can...
Oh,
I'm crying. I feel so bad for Abram. Our poor professional podcast has gone to shit.
oh God.
No.
Okay. All right.
Is it the best episode of BLBS or the worst? That's the audience.
It's the both.
Oh, God.
We have
Good
2
Lord.
thumbs up. That's pretty good. I'll
Oh,
give
nice.
the third.
Oh,
And
God.
9 viewers. This might be our best episode.
Wow.
Wow.
It very well might be.
Anyone
Well-
who's watching live, please leave a comment in the chat if you think this is the best episode or the worst episode. Let's start a straw poll. I don't know how to do that, but
If we get 5 likes, we get whatever the fuck that president's name is to come on the podcast.
You think you would?
I'd have to make an entirely new overlay. No.
No, what?
Oh, good. Okay, good. Whew.
I think you'd get in more trouble
I
for
think-
threatening Charlie Kaufman's parents than shitting on your university
Yeah.
president.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't directly threaten
You
that.
think we get in more trouble for putting Charlie Kaufman's parents on a hit list? Just like a university chancellor.
Oh God.
I think I know what the title for this podcast for this episode is. It's the missing content podcast. There is no content.
We hit 5 likes.
God.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, Abram, I'd like to tell you that you are now in charge of getting Ronnie Green on this podcast because it was your suggestion.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like you to reach out, see what his schedule is, see if we can make a plan for him to come live. You know,
I'll
And
email him and
hopefully-
send him a time-stamped link to this video.
we can get him to take a shit live on camera.
Oh my god!
Oh, God forbid that this channel ever gets popular.
Oh
enough
my
to watch
God.
This video.
Oh my god! I'm like literally crying right
Oh God. Okay. All right.
now.
It is 4:34, guys. We've been doing this for half an hour.
Okay, I think it's
What?
time for Tucker's an idiot.
Oh my god!
Is
It's
there an argument that we end it here?
absolutely
oh.
not.
We could start. Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say we can certainly wait till next week for this segment, but oh dear lord.
This was
No,
a
we
segment
must-
that we actually prepared for. I guess I prepared for my hit list, but we as a collective have prepared for this segment.
Fair.
Yeah.
Especially because I think that this is the week that we debut the wonderful
Okay.
intro graphic.
Oh,
for
of course.
Tucker.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's very
And
hard for me to go back and add time codes for this. But...
without any further ado,
Wow.
Whoa, Tucker.
Now, Timo, you said that was terrible. I don't see the criticism. I don't see any criticism for
I
that.
didn't have enough time to animate the Poglips to make the Pac-Man thing.
Oh,
That's what I
well,
wanted. So, here. Let's just, it has the Pac-Man noise underneath it. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it, but the stream can.
No.
Okay, good.
But I would like to request that an explosion be added to the end of that one.
Okay, I'll blow up your
Uh,
head. Added blood too.
Okay.
good.
Oh God. Okay, I'd get assassinated like JFK on camera
Yes.
every week.
Zapruder film.
Okay.
Oh,
All
dear
right.
Lord. Okay.
Tanner?
The theme of this week. I know Timo and Abram also prepared some separate questions. I think what will happen is I can cue those in to break these up.
Okay.
But the theme of this week for myself is celebrity couples, celebrity relationships. They never last. That's the name of the theme this week.
All
I
right.
say it twice.
I've
And then I
got
say
a,
the thing at the end.
a pencil, and a paper to keep track of, and have visual representation for how many Tucker gets correct.
Okay, Tucker. This is a very simple game. I list two celebrities, and you answer either yes or no to whether they are a real couple, are or were, or if I made that couple up. Sort of a fan fiction in my head. I ship these people, if you may.
Sure. If they're not actually together.
Agreed.
I wasn't optimistic about Tucker's score last week, and I'm certainly not optimistic about this one.
Well,
I
he has
did
a
try to
50-50 chance.
He
every
proved us
time.
wrong last week.
That's true. That's
I did
true.
By
very
the
good
way,
last week.
By the way, shut it down. Hey, Abby. Abby is now joined.
Oh,
His
good.
first comment as of 5:37. I just want to say, hey, if you haven't been watching, you certainly want to catch the fucking VOD for this one, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
yes.
schmoly.
Oh, yes.
I think you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay. Let's start with a fairly modern, contemporary, and well-known one. Okay. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. Now, Tucker, what I'd like to do also is just drop in if you know who these people are in the first place.
Well, I know who Ariana Grande is.
Sure. Pete
I
Davidson?
don't. No, don't know who it is.
Okay, well, good. Are they a real couple? Or were they a real couple, or no?
Do you think
I
it'd be
don't know
helpful to
what-
let him know who Pete Davidson is?
Yes, okay.
Oh,
Pete
sure.
Davidson.
Okay, thank
The king of Staten Island.
Yeah,
King
he-
of Staten Island.
Oh,
Pete
I
Davidson
thought
is
I
an
recognized
SNL
his name.
comedian. He's been around longer than that. He was funnier when he was younger and fatter doing stand-up, but he still does comedy. He's a comedian primarily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ariana Grande, famously a pop starlet.
No. I
You're-
know who
they're-
they're
yeah.
not. They're not a couple and weren't.
That is incorrect. They famously did date for a long time and had a controversial breakup. Oh boy.
Because they were engaged.
Were they
And then
engaged? Interesting.
They unengaged themselves.
I missed the first one.
Pete Davidson even had a Ariana Grande tattoo, which he then had to cover up. It was a messy process. Okay. Now this is a bit of a throwback one.
Okay.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Okay, well, I know who both those actors are.
Yes.
Oh God, what you do? Bro, is the question. Would you do two real ones in a row? I gotta psychoanalyze Tanner like Sigmund Freud.
You can't. My mind is
Did
amazed.
you
His mind is a steel trap.
Steel Maze?
It's a steel maze.
With many traps
Um,
inside.
I'm gonna say they were a real couple.
You're correct. They
Yes.
were married for a period of time.
God. Okay, good.
He's
I think it's widely accepted.
One for
that
two.
Being, that being the acting together in Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut made them divorce.
I hate that movie.
Okay,
I actually do. I
Speak-
don't like that movie.
Tucker. Speaking of things you hate. Okay,
Oh, that's a lot of things.
yeah, we
Yes.
just went over him.
we have Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow, who we pejoratively refer to as Goop.
Goop. Yeah.
That's not nice.
Well, it's a
That's-
company that sells made up stuff. So
Well, sure, but it's I don't even want to talk about Goop.
let's not
its
get
own
into
segment.
Goop.
That's its own
Yeah.
segment.
All right. I'm gonna say no for that one. I'm pretty sure I remember Tom Cruise being married to probably someone else famous,
Brad
but
Pitt.
not Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, we're not talking
Oh,
about
shit.
Tom Cruise.
Brad Pitt. Sorry, you're right. But still, didn't know.
They were a couple for a period of
Damn,
time.
really?
They were a couple. Yes.
What other famous people has Brad Pitt been married to?
Angelina
Um,
Jolie, most famously.
Mhm.
That's
Brangelina. That's the
Oh
one. I
damn
know.
it.
Bran-
Jennifer Aniston as well.
Damn, he's been with
Okay.
them. Wow.
Let's see what else we got here.
God,
Okay.
If you wanna,
Now
if you
going
wanna,
to the flip side, Tucker. Well, actually, no. Let's go to Abram or Timo. Drop in a question.
Tucker, I'd like to ask you a question. It's also
Yeah.
celebrity related.
Okay.
There is a very big figure right now. His name is Elon Musk. You know him most recently for admitting on Twitter he mains Torbjorn in Overwatch.
Yeah, I remember that.
He also recently put out a product called the Neural Link, where you can fucking
Sure.
feel
Oh, yeah,
your
we
head
talked
and
about
things of
that.
that nature.
Yeah.
But he also has another product that people have been talking about even more than the Neural Link. It is called X-A12.
Nope,
What
I know
is-
what that is. I know what that
What is it?
It's his child.
There we go.
Wow.
One point for you.
Wow.
I know that for a reason that my good friend Aton Hollander may still have his Instagram name as that. And one day I was like, what the fuck is this? Why
Are you
is
telling
your-
me, Tucker? Are you telling me that your friend stole the Instagram handle from Elon Musk?
No,
and
it was-
rhymed
it
with his
was-
child?
it was just his like display name. It wasn't the tag.
Oh,
No, it
okay,
still
okay.
is. I would like to let you know that it still is.
Go ahead and give him a follow.
Now,
Thank
now
you,
I've
Aton
got,
Hollander.
I've got two more questions for Tucker.
Oh.
You want me to
Oh
rapid
wow.
fire him?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just clap him off here.
I've only got
Speed
one.
this up.
We've got this question involves a rapper, but it's not a music question. There's one man, his name is Kanye Omari West. He's a
Yeah.
rapper, he's a business magnate, he's a presidential candidate. But most importantly for this question, he's a fashion designer. He is
Mhm.
most famous for his line of shoes, Tucker. Do
I
you
do
know
the shoes are
what
called, yes.
his shoes are called?
Yeezys.
Good.
There he goes.
Now I've
Wow.
got one more question for you, and
Hey,
this
but you're
one
fucking
arguably...
softballing me. Let me
Yeah,
let you know.
that's true. That's true.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know if I was softballing you, but now I know.
Mm-hmm.
This last question might be another softball for you. I didn't want him to be too hard because I wanted you to get a couple here.
Okay.
There's an
thank you. I appreciate that.
international. There's an internet. This is a two-part question. There's the
God.
main question, then you've got the opportunity for bonus credit. International YouTube sensation Logan Paul has entered the boxing arena multiple times. Most famously, in what is one of the biggest internet events period in history, Logan Paul boxed this British YouTuber. Do you know his
KSI.
name? KSI. Good.
Whoa.
Now, if you'd like bonus credit, Logan Paul has been rumored to be fighting this professional boxer.
Mike Tyson. No, I don't know. I couldn't name a professional boxer. I can barely name Logan Paul.
I mean,
The
Mike
answer
Tyson
You did
was
na-
a
Mayweather.
professional boxer.
Floyd. I thought it was
That's
Conor McGregor, but Floyd Mayweather
Well, I
is
know
a
him.
better answer.
I know him from Punch Out.
Oh. of
So we got their
course.
question right, but he didn't get the bonus. Okay,
That's
Yeah.
fair.
let's
Okay, let me resume here because I have a
This is
connection, a sort of Abrams segued. Speaking of the world famous and world renowned Paul brothers, there's another Paul brother. His name is Jake Paul,
God.
and
That's right. I thought you were gonna ask me his name. I would not have been able to name.
and
recognize his name,
Tucker,
Jake Paul.
is it true or false that he dated Haley Steinfeld? Your own celebrity sweetheart, Tucker, Haley Steinfeld.
you should know this. You really should.
Yeah.
If he is, he's going on the hit list. But the question is, I have no fucking clue. Let me put that right out there, right here,
Mhm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say no, and you're just trying to fuck with me.
I was trying to fuck with you. You
Oh,
were correct,
he
sir.
got it right. Okay.
I was
Can-
trying to fuck with you.
Can we shout out quickly Becky, who has her own question in the chat? Can we
Oh,
ask
oh,
her?
yeah. I do know
please.
the name of Kanye's wife. Yeah. I'm
Who?
not that big of Kim Kardashian. I'm not
There we
that
go.
fucking dumb.
There we
Of
go.
course.
I'd like to give a unshout out to Becky. We had a conversation about the West Kardashian family, like close to when we first met. So you should have known that I knew the answer to that.
Do you know the name of the child?
There's a fucking bunch of them, isn't there?
How about
There's
the
a
one with the weird
gaggle.
name? The one that has the famously strange name. Do you know
Mhm.
that one?
Strange name.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh wait,
The gears are turning.
is that Apple?
Picture a compass rose.
Is it East?
You're in the right quadrant of the compass.
Wait,
The name
there's
is actually West West.
is that true?
No.
Wait,
No, it's northwest.
North.
isn't there a famous person whose child's name is Apple?
Yeah, there is. I don't know
That's-
who. But
Steve
it's
Jobs.
Steve Apple.
Steve Apple.
Apple Jobs. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I fucked that one. All right.
Okay. I only have a handful more.
I've got one though, so
Okay.
I guess
let me do a few
he-
more. Timo, do you want to close out with yours?
I guess I can close out with mine. It's a
Okay.
music question, so we'll return to our roots.
I see.
I like that
Okay.
Tucker is getting more and more decrepit as this segment
Yes.
goes on.
Guys.
This-
You're.
Okay, Tucker, Andrew Garfield, and Emma Stone, the Spider-Man duo.
Oh. Not a real one so far. I would like to let the record know that I don't know any of these, and I'm only basing my logic off of what I think that Tanner would order these like.
Hmm.
You can use whatever method you wish to guess besides looking it up.
Yeah.
No, my hands are up here. No interneting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say no for that one.
That one was true. They kept on the trend of dating of the Mary Jane and the Spider-Man dating, or Gwen Stacy in this case. Okay, a few more, Tucker. You're doing great. Okay, here we go. Kylie Jenner, speaking of the Jenner and the West family, and Jungkook from BTS.
No.
Now you got it. There you go. You got
Yeah.
it right.
Why would Kylie Jenner date someone from BTS?
I don't know.
What
we get bonus
universe-
Points by saying Kylie Jenner's actual husband, who has been mentioned on this program many times.
He can get bonus points, yes.
This
Wait.
gentleman has been mentioned ad nauseum on our program.
Is that true? Who do
Yeah.
we talk about? Is it Timo Nelson?
Timo Nelson, famous husband of Kylie Jenner.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. You discovered.
Charlie Kaufman?
Oh,
No, I have no idea who it is.
Travis Scott.
it's Travis Scott. So you missed
Oh,
the.
is that true?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Okay, last one
I don't
here.
know. How
Last
do you
one.
guys figure this out? Nobody talks about any of this shit.
Last one
Well,
here.
I am on a I work for the celebrity news show at Texas University, so
Sure, that's reasonable.
I don't search this up, but I get it told to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one here.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson.
Sure.
You're saying true?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's fake.
That's fake?
You're just trying to fuck with me.
I am trying to fuck with you again, sir. You are correct.
Oh.
I bet they fucked on the Thor set though.
Oh,
See, I was trying to throw you off with like the superhero
Yeah, I know. That's-
couple movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice try. Didn't.
Thank
fall
you.
for it.
I thought you would fall for it. That's on me. And
Okay.
Timo.
For our last question, we return to our roots in the world of music entertainment. This involving
Fuck music, bro. Fuck music.
Texas Americana artists.
Mm.
So like
Wow.
new
I could name one.
new country. So, who performs the song "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die"? Is it A. Lyle Lovett, B. Willie Nelson, or C. Robert Earl Keen?
Okay, is that song famous enough for the other two lovely co-hosts of Backlog Bonus Stage to know the answer to?
The song,
I am
the
not
song,
familiar with the song.
the
but I have
song-
an educated guess.
the song has
I
a
am familiar with the
familiar
artists.
co-performer. The song
Would that
title,
help me? If you
maybe
told?
it might. So I'm not going to.
I do know that Willie Nelson is from Austin, being there for by the transit property, also being from Texas.
So is Lyle Lovett and Robert Earl Keen.
Oh,
Well, considering I've never heard of the other one, would he go?
The
with
song
one that
title
knows and I know?
is. That was a nasty burp, lad.
dear Lord, man.
The song title is "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die."
Okay, I'm gonna go for James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
That was not.
Those were not. That was not one of the options.
James Earl Jones.
Well, yeah, Tucker. What you have to ask yourself is which of those three people is immortal and has no concept of death.
Mm-hmm. And which one
Willie
of them?
Nelson's old as
Which
dick,
one of them
right?
is also a stoner? Because the song is about
Yeah.
rolling me up and smoking.
No, I'm gonna go with Willie Nelson.
You are correct. It is
Good job.
Willie Nelson
Nice.
and Snoop Dogg collaborated
Okay, the first thing
on
you
this
said
song.
when you mentioned "Roll Me Up," I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a Snoop Dogg thing." But I'm like, no, Snoop Dogg's not from Texas, as far as I know.
That's why I didn't mention him. So, our total
Well,
tally
I
out
think
of
that would've helped.
12 questions, Tucker got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them correct.
Wow, that's a passing
Okay.
score.
I genuinely felt like I failed a lot.
You got 9 of
Oh,
them
the
right.
10 The 10 is the bonus. I got the bonus.
But you didn't get any
Yes.
bonuses right.
It's true.
That's fine. That's fine. Wow,
For
I did-
bonus
Those
points.
don't count against you.
Can you name every member of Easy Allies?
Well, yes, but that's not going to be helpful.
Oh boy,
This has been a great
Yoy.
episode. This has been a long
I
one, too.
agree. It's
We
been
went over.
ups and downs and a lots of angry Tucker.
I'm pooped. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
He's
And we're
drained.
Yeah.
I'm a recording French connection.
Him,
Yes,
like the
for now.
University of Nebraska, Illinois' president, is pooped.
What?
a little
I
more
don't even know
scat
what's
humor
happening.
to end out the show.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's
You
been-
don't know
it's-
the fucking University of Illinois.
I said Nebraska Lincoln, didn't I? It
No.
doesn't.
It's in Nebraska, Illinois.
That's why I was confused.
We're all a little tired.
We're all a
here.
little pooped.
Yeah.
That backlog banter.
Can I take a nap during French Connection?
No.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
Joker dabbing. Joker dabbing.
Joker dab.
Yes.
Joker dab. Wow.
Much like Joker's catchphrase when we began this episode, I did not see any of that coming.
There you go.
On that incredibly underwhelming Persona 5
Yeah.
joke, I think we should leave this fucking episode before we say anything else inflammatory about people in positions of power directly over us, or
Mhm.
before we get even more tired, because we got a fucking Oscar film to talk about.
We do.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
do.
Speaking of, okay,
That-
go ahead.
I was gonna say see you next week, but you've got something actually to say.
Oh, I know we talked about this, but
Oh, yeah.
if you'd like to, we're planning on talking about the seminal film of 2020, Borat 2. That I don't remember the full title of the movie because I'm not a psychopath. But if you'd like to watch along with us, we're gonna record that soon and have a fun little commentary on it.
Yeah, when it
think
comes
should
out
be fun.
in like 2 days or
Yeah,
something.
when
Yeah.
it comes out, we'll watch it.
Yes.
Well
So
then-
there should be
Expect
time.
a Borat 2 review.
Yes.
coming
agree.
Next week, which is what Tanner's trying to imply.
Yes.
Yes, that's what that's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry.
Thank you
And,
all for joining us this week. Is certainly a interesting episode to say the least. I had a great time. I don't
good
care
time.
if
Thank
we
you.
didn't talk about anything. I had an excellent time.
I laughed. I cried.
And on
I-
that eggshell, good noon and good night.
Oh my, they're not gonna understand that one, but good
Oh, I
noon
don't.
and goodbye. I used the wrong ending screen. That's awesome.